Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome. Welcome to another channel update. Woo! And welcome to July. Holy Christ, I know, it's ridiculous, but it's true. We are in July. And more crazily, the summer that we've been supposedly getting is kind of not happening. Or, okay, we've had like some days where it's been warm, but most of the time, it's either been overcast or rainy, which not always a great platform to work from, I will be honest. But at the same time, is what it is. But no, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you so very much for all those who have maintained their patience throughout the month. It has been quite busy in terms of work, and especially near the end of the month, we've been having a lot of things with work basically needing me to go. So for context, at work, there's I won't go too much into detail because obviously privacy and whatnot, but all I will say is that where I work, occasionally we are sent to different locations to cover shifts and whatnot. And lately, I have been asked to do a bunch of covering of shifts to a different location, which can take me about an hour and 10, hour and 20 to drive back and forth, which means I sort of set out at like 7 in the morning, and I'm not back till about 6. So, yeah. And then, of course, that's taking out any other factors of the day, any other factors. So, for example, if I want to go shopping or anything else like that, I will have to arrive back home at like 6:30. Towards 7 o'clock. So almost 12 hours home and whatever, which means that by the time I get back, I have like maybe 2 or 3 hours of me time, which either A, I'm recording, or B, I'm just braining out, preparing for the next day, because then I have to go to bed early so then I can do other stuff. So for the next month, I will primarily, like for at least 2 to 3 weeks into July, I'm going to be doing this particular thing, which means recording and doing stuff and / live streaming is the most importantly affected, isn't going to be as easy to do. However, what I am going to be attempting is going to try and use the schedule thing a lot more to try and get that sorted. So for the next few days, I'm going to try and do my old system of 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off, like I used to when I first started uploading. So I've got some Hearts of Iron 4 lined up for you because I looked at I looked when I last uploaded that, and yeah. So we've got more of that coming along. We've also got some. I didn't realize that it was not a 12. But no. So what also we've got is we've got some live stream content due to come up on Monday. So at Monday at 7 p.m. GMT, so that'll be Monday the 1st of July, I will be live streaming. I'll also be posting a community post with this as well, but primarily on Monday the 1st of July, I will be doing a live stream on Star Citizen, and this will both be just on that event with us, but also to encompass the event in the Star Prime clan that I'm in, the org that we're in, for a salvaging day. It's one of our sort of salvage events sort of thing. So hope you guys are excited. Hopefully you guys will be excited for that, or anyone who will be interested in watching that. It'll be great to see you. So some news on that one. In terms of content continuation for Guild Wars 2 live streaming and whatnot, I'm going to try and see if we can get in on a stream. Like I might do a stream or two to try over the course of the next week, if I can do it, depending on like what's going on. I know Thursday might be a good one. Maybe, we'll see. But regardless, we will see what we can do. So, as I said, the biggest thing I would say is that content-wise, I'm going to try and do a bit more scheduled stuff, as well as trying to get some other things sorted. So, keep your eyes peeled for this as we're sort of going along. Other bit of news, which is quite a big bit of news, I finished recording Empire. Yes. So part of the thing that was part of the time that I have been able to get into record stuff has been dedicated to doing nothing but Empire recording. I kind of bulk recorded Empire, and we have now finished recording, which is a big momentous thing. I am over the moon ecstatic for 2 reasons. One, It's another series done, which means not failed or had issues where a save or an update would result in it not working, which I'm very happy about. But more importantly, it is more importantly, it is the end of a series request by one of my subscribers, and it allows me to finally make that video summarizing all what's going on with that. So the last video of that thing will be kind of an epilogue of me having the righteous fury to bitch and moan about every element of that particular series I personally hated, and why I'm going to personally say that the Imperial Destroyer mod is by far the worst experience I've had playing Empire in a very... Well, yeah, it's in my opinion the bad side of hardcore mods, because Jesus Christ on a bike, is that just tedious. But anyway, so yes, that means that pretty much everything else in terms of recording will now be dedicated to the continuation of the BattleTech series, which means, also yesterday at the time of this recording, I uploaded an episode of BattleTech, so. I hope you guys are liking that. I didn't realize I had that video still there. I thought I had still yet to render it. Turned out I hadn't, so oops. But it is there. It is uploaded, and other stuff from the series will be also uploaded as well. I will be factoring in... I'll be leaning a bit more into the Old World Blues stuff just a bit, because we've not had huge amounts of uploads in that regard. But we will be doing more, like, again, I'm going to try and do the one day on, one day off sort of things, with possible exception of, like, BattleTech stuff, because it's been, like, about 2 to 3 months since I've recorded anything, and it's been at least almost a month since we last uploaded stuff. So it's kind of like I'm now starting to play catch up with the rest of the thing, which is fair enough. Right. Anyway, so going back over to the other elements. So in terms of like future content recordings or whatever, at this moment in time, I want to finish uploading all of the other series of stuff first. Because then that way, when I come near to the end of all of that, I can kind of go, right, that's done, it's finished, we can kind of relax about that now, and it allows me to kind of take a step back, breathe, go into whatever else is new, and hopefully find some entertaining stuff, or find some new things, because there's a whole buttload of games coming out which are proving to be quite interesting. I mean, for example, we've got apart from Star Citizen doing its usual thing, which I never seem to get around to recording. It's just my fucking lot in life. But there are other games as well that are due to come out, as well as games that have already come out that I'm currently waiting for my, paycheck to come through to be like, hey, I can afford things again. But no, it's been some good stuff. There have also been some games that we've been kind of waiting for. Like in terms of content upload, there's been some pretty significant developments in some of the games, so I'm looking forward to it. I think one game, for example, Broken Arrow, has definitely Broken Arrow is looking interesting. There's also a combat. There's a game called Combat. Project Cold War, Project CW, which I played the beta of originally, and I am in love with this game, and I want it to do well, because it reminds me of World of Tanks in the good old days, before it went to shit. So I am optimistic that such things could potentially happen again, but we will have to see, because obviously, as with all things, Sod's Law is always listening. But still, I am optimistic that future content, once we finish the series, will be good. Live stream wise, again, kind of the same sort of deal. I'm kind of wanting to finish Guild Wars 2 before we do anything relatively new. I mean, apart from occasional offshoots like the Star Citizen stuff, I'm talking like live let's plays and whatnot. So I think I am very much in the mood for that particular thing, so that's fairly good. Though to be fair, that's pretty much what the plan is for those things. So no new live Let's Plays until we finish Guild Wars 2. Because don't forget, it's not just the series that I've got where I'm playing the Living World Season 1. It is also the End of Dragons series of stuff as well. So that's why it's going to be awesome for that. But no, I don't really know of any other particular things. I'm not really sure if there's anything else left to say, apart from thank you all so very much for your time, your patience, your comments. I appreciate that lately I've not been uploading as much as I should have, and I've not been as communicative and whatnot as I should have, and for that I am sorry, but I am also appreciating every single comment you guys leave. Some days are good for me, some days are bad for me. Trying to do this particular thing. I've been doing this now for over... God, now we're coming up for 11 years since... no, wait, 12. No, it is 12, yeah. Because it was 11 years back in 23. And, oh, fucking hell. Yeah, 12 years doing YouTube. That's ridiculous. But yeah, so no, I appreciate all of your time and patience for these things. And I look forward to seeing your comments in every one of the things. Even if I don't immediately respond to them, I do look and I try to respond to them when I can see them. So thank you all so very much. And I will catch you all in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.